New into stock, we have a great value car. It's an Audi A6 Allroad 2.7 TDI Quattro 5-door. It's 2008 on a 57 plate. Fuel economy, urban 24.6, extra urban 40.4, and combined is 32.5. 0 to 60 time of 9.3 seconds. Top speed of 134 miles per hour out of 177 brake horsepower, 24 valve engine. MOT'd, we've just done it. I think we've put a couple of drop links on a tyre, so it's ready to go. It's MOT'd until the 12th of the 1st 2020. Finished in silver metallic with black Milano leather. For the price of the car, we had one a few months ago which I used, and that was 20,000. This drives just as good. It's lovely to drive. As I say, great value for money. So we've got the multi-spoke alloy wheels, aluminium roof bars, aluminium window surrounds, and also the trim on the bottom of the door here. Rear privacy glass. Just show you in the back. Little catch here under the Audi sign. Power opening tailgate. Plenty of space in the back here. A nice flat loading area as well, and no lip to load into. Rear load cover, and then just behind the rear seat headrests there's a parcel net stroke dog guard there. Really nice in the back, nice and clean. Power closed tailgate, privacy glass in the back here, rear wash wipe, high level brake light, and then we've got reversing sensors here, kind of a imitation diffuser, twin exhausts. I'll just show you in the back. Plenty of room in the back here, nice comfortable seats. If there's only two of you or one of you in the back here, you've got a rear centre armrest with a bit of storage space in the back. So this parcel net stroke dog guard is made out of steel, so it's a really substantial thing. Bags of legroom. I've got my seat all the way back. It's an unusual colour combination inside because the carpet's brown and the leather is black, but it is nice, and it's been very, very well kept. Just take you for a ride in it. We have two remote keys for it, and as you can see there, it goes into a slot at the left hand side. Normally you would expect it to go in the right hand side. I'll just take you for a ride in it after I've shown you the service history. So it's got a reasonably good service history. It's been quite difficult. You can see there it's either 17 or 19. We think it's 19,037, but Audi approved Colchester, haven't got anybody who's bright enough to put the date on, and again they've serviced it at 37,351 miles. Again, Audi approved Colchester, no date. 58,308. They've obviously got somebody new here. He's he or she's put the date on 13th of the 12th 2010. And then Preston Audi, 78,163, 3rd of the 4th 2012. Then we go on to some other numbskull. Fortunately, 98,464, an Audi specialist. There's no telephone number, no address, no email, nothing to track them down. And same again here. Fortunately, we found an invoice, so that's we've listed who it is in the description. They've done it again at 118,353 on the 14th of the 7th 2015. We think they may have done it again, but unfortunately there's no invoice for that, and it's not even been stamped. And then Hills Garage, 152,578, no date. Honestly, I despair. I really do despair. I can't even put a date on. And I also have to say that in all my years in sales and buying new cars, the Audi dealers seem to be the most unhelpful people. The salesmen seem to be the most arrogant, but the cars are probably in the top three. So if I were you, I'd take my car to a Audi specialist and not the main dealer. Certainly not our local one that I had dealings with, and they virtually wrecked my car, but that's another story. I'll just take you for a ride in this. And wait for this roundabout to be clear, because the Quattro is really nice to drive, and it has what I call the push me pull 'em you effect going around corners. Your back wheels are being driven, your front wheels are dragging you around, so you really get round. Right, okay, so we go around the roundabout, and you see there I could put my foot down as fast as I wanted, not that I'm going to, and you get dragged and pushed around the roundabout with the four-wheel drive. Really nice to drive. You never feel like you're going to lose control, and even if you do, you know you're going to get around the corner. So I'm not sure whether I told you how many miles this has done, but it's done 162. Great car, great value for money, very well equipped. We've got climate control, sat nav, heated seats here. Everything in Audi seems to be over engineered. The switches are hard work till you get used to them. Rather than cutting down on things, Audi seem to have added more stuff than you actually need. So for instance, when we get round this roundabout, it's not been cleaned yet. And say it's just as it came in, but it's not just as it came in. It had a couple of little, there's a couple of little knocks underneath, and we replaced a couple of drop links. So the car's beautiful now, it really is. So anyway, back to, if you click the heated seats, it's not just a 3-position switch. You then get a display on the dash. Again, I've waited too long. So you click the heated seat, and then you can turn it up using this dial. So it seems like at least one operation too many to me, but as I say, it becomes second nature. So for the fan, for argument's sake, you press the fan button, and then you have to turn the rotary dial to turn the fan up, like so, and down. And again with the vents, click the vent button, and then you've got all those options. It's just too many for me. You've then got the rotary control here, and you've got your sat nav, info, car setup, telephone, media, radio, name. I'm not even sure what that does. Name, find name. I haven't got a clue what that's all about. So Audi's really well built. We've had a number of high mileage cars, and like this one, it just drives like new. Great designs. The exterior and the switches that's please refuel. Sorry, the exterior and the interior are quite kind of minimalist really, and nothing too flash, but then when you go to the switches, it's you have to go on a course to learn how to use them. We've got power folding door mirrors. They won't go in because we're going too fast, but I'll cut something into the video. It really does feel so sure-footed. This is a terrible bend here. Always very, very slippy, especially in these conditions where it's a bit cold and it's been raining. I've slid round here in a Porsche Boxster with brand new tyres on, not going very fast either. And I've seen other people slide off and end up there in front of me. So now we're on the straight, I'll just put my foot down. We've got cruise control just down here. It's just actually out of sight. But let's say set. So click the end in. Usually you click down to set. Yep, that's it. And now I can increase the speed by clicking it up. Let's just change down because I've done it too fast. And then we're going to end up speeding. So it's changed there again. 70 miles an hour, 2,000 revs. We'll just see if we've got another gear. So we're in 6th. We've also got paddle shift there. I'm going to knock that off because we're coming off at the next junction. Here we go. Drives great. You get a lot of feel through the steering wheel with it being 4-wheel drive. That's kind of a compromise for the car sticking to the road like glue. But it just such a lovely drive. Seats are nice and comfortable. Front central armrest here. I'll just go around this roundabout because I like going around roundabouts in this. We've got actually I might not. There's a bit of a queue here. No, we'll go off. Got xenons and headlamp, high pressure headlamp wash, power open, power close tailgate, a mesh dog guard. This is particularly slippy as well around here. Gearbox is sublime. We've got this kind of checker plate inset to the dash, and also kind of a dark silver finish around the gear tunnel. What I should have told you as well, you can also knock the gear lever across there and then change down or up like so in a sort of manual form. .7 engine, plenty of power, just accelerates effortlessly. Now we're going a bit slow. Can I just do that? No, I can't. Let's stop. Now there's a car coming. There you go. So that's power folding door mirrors. Make a great second car for somebody who doesn't do a lot of miles. So we had one a few months ago, £20,000, and I think if you probably blindfolding is not a very good example. If you blindfolded a driver and he managed not to crash, I don't think you'd be able to tell the difference which one was which. It drives that good. 162,193 miles. So your instrument panel there. Coolant temperature gauge far left. Rev counter left. Information display in the center. Let's just see there, we can change stuff and click on mode. There you go. So you can change that from this button here. Now no noise coming over there, over the railway tracks, which with the new drop links. You have your electric window switches on the right hand side here. Global locking and unlocking there. The first time I used one of these, I couldn't figure out how to open the glove box, and the switch is here to open the glove box. Indicators on the left, wiper stalk on the right, headlamps here, you've got auto set in there. Nice and comfortable. I think, let me just see. Yep. It's electric seats adjust forward and backwards there, and the backrest. And we've also got electric lumbar support. So that's blowing up the cushion in the small of my back. And there's another one, I'm not sure what that's doing. I think that might be blowing up the cushion a little bit further up. Don't hold me to that. And temperature display, outside temperature, how many miles to go before you run out. Connect phone, radio display. I remember going to the RAC rally when I was quite a bit younger, and they'd got the Audi Quattro, which wiped the floor with everybody. An awesome thing, but they're so good to drive in the winter, in the snow. They're fantastic. Number plate on that ST looked like Casualty. I'm sure it wasn't. Here we are back at the garage.